Good evening. Okay, Be'ezrat Hashem, Baruch Hashem, now we read. We spoke about Avraham, Ishmael last week, Baruch Hashem. Now we'll try to see it from a different angle. What happened here? There is a few questions we have to see, Be'ezrat Hashem. You asked me many questions last week. I prepared it. And there is one question that one of you asked, and I found the books that talks about it. How could that be that Avraham Avinu, Isha Chesed, had a son that is a Gevurah, Yitzchak? It's really also that question I saw this question also with Adam HaRishon. How could it be Adam HaRishon had a son that killed the other brother? Where this has come from? So here I saw the Mefarshim asking this question. Besefer Gevurot Aryeh. Sefer Gevurot Aryeh, it says, listen carefully, it's beautiful. Sefer Gevurot Aryeh says, from the Zohar HaKadosh, Avraham avat HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'chesed, midat HaChesed. Yitzchak avat HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'midat HaDin, veYaakov Avinu b'tiferet, which is Chesed and Gevurah together. So each one of our fathers, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, works Hashem differently, with different midah. So now, how could it be again your question that Avraham Avinu, which is all kindness and chesed, how did he had a boy that was Gevurah, din, judgment? והנה לצני הדור ההוא שאברהם עובד השם בחסד, מכניס אורחים. The לצני הדור were not some stupid people. They were not just people crazy and come and say some idea. You know Yitzchak, his father is really Avimelech, Chas v'Shalom. So here we see, when they say Avimelech tabra Sarah, how could they say that? Therefore, the Torah said, if it was something just not smart to say, the Torah says here, who cares? Me'avimelech tabra Sarah, not Avimelech. Who cares if someone says something not so smart, something stupid against the Avot? Who cares? Why the Torah pay mind to them? But the fact that Torah bothered with that means there is something behind it. They won't say something crazy. They won't come and say just out of nowhere, Yitzchak is from Avimelech, has to be something behind it. What was the logic? They said Avraham is chesed. Kindness brings guests home and so on. Yitzchak is Gevurah, din, judgment. Avimelech was the same thing. Avimelech was not chesed. Avimelech was also din. So probably Yitzchak came from Avimelech. Why? Listen what the Torah said. Torah says like that. תוכל להיות מציאות באדם. It's a long answer. I'm trying to make it shorter for you. It's 3 books answer for your question. How could it be? Baruch Hashem, I found a few sources, but I'll try to make it as short as possible. Says, first we start with the Kli Yakar. Says the Kli Yakar something amazing. Teva ha'avot nimshach gam labanim. The fathers, the parents have to be so careful to have the good midot, derech eretz, anger and so on, because what the parents have, it's going to go to the kids. We'll see it soon. דווקא באותם עבירות הבאים מחמת החומר, אכילה, my son loved to eat so much, זימה, looking at the pictures not so good, magazines, garbage and so on, God forbid, those things. Kilate, the kin'ah, stingy, jealousy, כל המידות הרעות comes from the parents. The parents, if you tell me my son is crazy, he's wild, what a chutzpah, his anger, unbelievable, has to be somebody in the house, usually the mother or the father, one of them have an anger problem also. It doesn't come from nowhere. My son, my daughter, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. What a chutzpah in this age, what a chutzpah. Not to put no one down, chas v'shalom, but the parents have to check which one has this midah, used to have this midah. The kid didn't get it from nowhere, come from the house. And the good midot also. When the boy is good and kindness and have derech eretz, the parents give it to him in the house. נגעים מתפשטים מהאבות לבנים ותולדותיהם כיוצא בהם, אבל עבודה זרה שתלוי בשכלו אינו מתפשט מהאבות לבנים. Amazing. The Kliyakar says, עבודה זרה you choose. You choose because it comes from your brain. You think about it, you want it, that's it. As we all know, you have the Netivot Shalom brings that Mor Slonim Rebbe said that you have emunah. Emunah comes in your sechel, emunah also in your heart. Which one is stronger? Which one is better? I know in my mind 100% Hashem's nobody else create the world but Hashem. No, I have no question, no doubt about it. Also in my heart, I believe in my heart 100%. Which one is better? Which one is stronger? Says that Mor Slonim, Halev shel ha'adam chazak yoter. Your heart is better. Why? If you believe with your heart or with your sechel 100%, if a smart person will come now, somebody brilliant, and will talk to you, he can start to convince you that whatever you know is not so accurate. So whatever you knew till now, your brain start playing games with you. You know what? I thought this way. No, this guy is right. How do I know? Maybe there isn't. You know, he asked me good questions. You're going to start to doubt, chas v'shalom. But when the emunah is balev, is with your heart, v'yadata hayom, you should know. But don't forget, v'hashevota el levavecha. A person knows the whole Torah, but he doesn't do download to his heart. If there is no download, so what? If you know the whole Torah, so what? Doesn't mean nothing. Person is smart, Baruch Hashem is brilliant, he knows the whole Torah. What do you do with what you know? You have to download it to your heart. Same here. Ha'avot, teva ha'avot nimshach labanim. When a parent sometimes wants to help his kids to be on the right track, many books brings it down. When a person fixes himself, it's going to affect the kids. When a person works on himself, it's going to affect the child. It's going to affect the others. That's why the Torah said, Kliyakar says, Sheteva ha'avot nimshach labanim. When you scream at your child and you yell at him and he drives you crazy, instead of screaming at him, don't forget, you made him. That come from you. The apple come from that tree. You're not going to find an apple under a lemon tree. It's on so you made his child. Therefore, the Kliyakar says, the avot affect the children. Now, what it is to do here? Avraham Avinu, if it's true what the Kliyakar says, which is 100% true, so how come Avraham Avinu, which was chesed, came from him, din, gvura, Yitzchak? According to the Kliyakar, according to him, you should have, if the father is chesed, the son is chesed. If the father is anger and so on, chas v'chalila, the son becomes like that. So therefore, chesed v'gvura shne midot shonot, v'nogdot achat hashniya. They don't go together. So therefore, they said, me'avimelech mit'abra Sarah chas v'shalom, and Yitzchak is not really Avraham Avinu. Then we have to understand, when Hashem made Yitzchak face look like Avraham Avinu face, okay, so how does this help us? Yitzchak and Avraham look the same, that means Avraham is father. What kind of proof is that? אלא התורה אומרת יסוד חשוב בתורה. We have a strong foundation. We have to understand this rule. שכל אחד מישראל חייב לעבוד את השם, לא רק לפי טבעו, listen, amazing, you're going to love it, listen, it's amazing. לא רק לפי טבעו ומהותו, אלא גם בניגוד לטבעו. והעבודה הזו חשובה, ורצויה ביותר לפני המקום. I'll give you an example. I'll explain it. You tell me my friend is such a good guy, you can't tease this person. Never gets angry. He never gets angry. Such a calm person. Nothing gets him mad. You'll try, whatever. You tell him not such a nice word. You take this from him. You take that from him. He doesn't get angry. The Torah says, after 120 years, he's going to come to Shamayim. He's going to say, listen, look at me. All those years I was on earth, I never got angry. What is my reward? The Torah says, you're going to see soon. Let's check his computer. What's your name? Balance close to zero. What do you mean? So many people are getting angry. Look at me. The Torah said, when a person gets a reward in Shamayim, only when he does something benigud letiv'o, when you do something against your nature, then you get a reward for it. But when a person is calm and never angry, and he wants to get a reward for not getting angry, that's your nature. This is you. This is you. Chas v'shalom, I'll give you not a nice example. Forgive me for saying this. I'll give you an example. In our generation, Hashem Yishmor, you all know it. In our generation, people that chas v'shalom, they want to marry he, and she wants to get married. The world is going crazy. What can we tell you? Now, this he goes to Shamayim after 120, and he's going to tell to Hashem, listen, you know how many good-looking girls was passing by? I didn't look at none of them. Okay, I was looking at Ruv and Shimon, forget it. That's something else. I was looking at him. But when the girls was passing by, I wasn't looking. The Torah says, Velo taturu, don't look at the girls. I didn't. I want a reward. He's going to get zero. He's going to get zero reward for it. Why? He's not attractive to girls. For him, it's not a test. When you get paid after 120, and Hashem gives you a reward, is for something that you go against your nature. I love food so much. I'm crazy about food. Someone told me, Rabbi, when fast days comes, I'm going to die. I said, why? He said, because by 12 afternoon, I can't function. I see food, I smell food, I'm going crazy. Misken, that's his test. Hazid, that's his test. Misken, that's it. Some people, they ate like crazy. They're full, Baruch Hashem. They go to work. If you pass by a bakery, hold on, one second, I'll be right back. Hold on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Where are you going? 1 second. He goes inside. Can I have, give me a pound of this one. He buys, he goes, didn't you say you're full? You ate so much? Yeah, but just one cake, just 2, just 3, just 5. Birkat Hamazon at the end. What happened? What happened? That's his test. That's his test. A guy is millionaire. A guy, I don't know what. He gives so much tzedakah. Maybe it's not his test. Maybe Hashem did not send you to this world. What you're doing now, helping people, and you pray Shachrit Mincha and Arvit, and you give tzedakah, and you don't get angry, and you're for sure 100% after 120, Hashem going to put me in a high level, something in Gan Eden unbelievable. And the Torah says, no. That wasn't the reason why God sent you to earth. The main reason was to respect your parents. Be nice to your parents. Don't be chutzpah, that's it. That's the biggest test. And you see some kids sometimes, they're so nice outside, everybody loves them. And then when mommy or daddy, they ask them something, oh, please, daddy, don't start again. Please, leave me alone. Please, Abba, please. What happened? That's your test. Your test is to respect your father, to respect your wife, to respect your husband. That's the reason why God brought you to the world this time, to fix that problem. But meantime, we're so busy with so many mitzvot, which is sometimes easy for us. And you think, Baruch Hashem, that's it, Gan Eden, I'm fine, I'm set. But maybe not. That's not what God sent you. So here, we see, כיוון שהאדם צריך להילחם נגד טבעו, as הרב אלימלך מליזנסק said, האדם לא נברא בעולם רק לשבר את הטבע. The reason why God created each one of us here, I want to be like Chacham Ovadia Yosef. I wish I could be a Rav Elyoshiv, a Rav Shach, Chazon Ish. Yeah, we all want to be Gedolim. Yes, why not? But this is the reason why Hashem create you? To be one of them? Rabbi Melech Melizansk said, no. Hashem create each one of us to break the something that is hardest for you. What's the hardest for you? I eat so many times I forget Birkat Hamazon. I don't know why I forget Birkat Hamazon. I go Shachrit Mincha, Arvit many times I don't. I can't, I'm busy. Each one, the hardest things for you usually, that's your test. The Noam Elimelech said, to go against your nature, that's the purpose why God created you. And here, Nimtza, I want to read you a quote from Arvei Nachan. נמצא כפי היושר, אין לאדם שכר, listen, I'm reading you word by word, amazing. אין לאדם שכר, a person doesn't get a reward, רק על מעשה המצוות והמידות, אשר עושה הפך מטבעו. Only what you do against your nature, as the Shomer Emunim writes in his book, you see something not nice, yeah, she looks great. You want to look, but you turn the other way. You don't. I'm struggling. I want so bad to look. I don't. He says, if you didn't, ask Hashem whatever you want that moment. Why? What is it? Ne'ilah Kippur, what happened? Now I can ask Hashem? He says, yes. You went against your nature. Your nature is, yes, I want to look. Wow, did you see that? Wow. Yes, I want to look. But the Yetzer HaTov says, listen to me. Don't look this time. Please, be strong. You worked on it. Guess what? Says, Rabbi Aaron Rate says, ask Hashem whatever you want that moment. My wife said something. My husband said something. My parents said something. You're about to explode. You get so angry. You want to say something back? You hold yourself. Ask Hashem what do you want that moment. My nature is to go crazy. You tease me, you're going to be sorry. You get me mad? Listen, you press the wrong button, you're going to pay the price for it. But this time I decide what? To calm down. Not to get angry. Yeah, I do get angry 10 times a day, but this time I didn't. This time I went against my nature. Arvei Nachal says, that's the biggest reward you get. This guy wakes up every morning 6 o'clock. He goes to Net, Shachrit, every morning 6 o'clock. Maybe for him it's easy to get up. For you to go 8 o'clock, it's like him 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the last minyan. Maybe 9 o'clock, last minyan. For that person, 9 o'clock, it's like the other person 6 o'clock. Him, he goes to sleep 10 o'clock at night. He doesn't have Google Moogle. He doesn't have he goes to sleep at night, turn off the lights, he goes to sleep. You go, mommy, just 1 second, I want to search something. Give me 2 minutes. He meant to say 2 hours, he said 2 minutes. He goes, Google, whatever, gone. Where's the guy? Lost.
Yeah, he's stuck in the web.
That's it. Now try to, he's in the web. That's it. Now pull him out. Oh my God, Shachrit already? Yeah, Shachrit already. I have to go to pray. So that's your test. ובזה, listen to this line, מתקן בעולמות. Hashem drives so much nachat from you when you go against your midot. When a person comes to shul and you go like this to him, you can't do that. Now you're coming, look at you. Now, do you know maybe it's hard for him? Maybe it was impossible for him to come. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he's sick. Maybe he doesn't feel good. Maybe Baruch Hashem became better. You don't know what a person goes through. We're so quick to judge other people. What you're doing, maybe that's his test. Maybe that's his test. How do you know? מתקן עולמות, מה שאין כן, I'm quoting you דערבי נחל, מה שאין כן, על כל מעשיו שעושה מצד השלמות שבו, because this is you, you come, you're not angry, you're a good person, and so on, that's how you're born, אין לו שכר, שהרי אין צורך בעבודתו זו. You understand? Hashem wants us to do something against our nature. against our nature. And that's the biggest mitzvah. You come home, you park the car, 10 o'clock at night, 20 minutes I can't find the parking, I'm exhausted, I put my pajama on, I go to bed, I put the blanket on me, put my head on the pillow, my wife comes and says, honey, if you don't mind, the kid don't have milk, do you mind, can you go buy formula, Similac, I'm sorry honey, please. Now it's a World War III. Shall I go? Shall I go? Shall I come? Shall I get up? I'm in a pajama already. I'm not dressed. 20 minutes until I find a parking. Honey, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm too tired. I'm exhausted. I can't. Or, Hashem, I know you're testing me. You get up. You get dressed. You take the pajama off. You start a car. You go to the store. And you bring it. Hashem says, I drive so much nachat from you. There was your test. Simple. Not to know the whole Torah by heart. Not to know Kabbalah. Not Zohar. All I'm asking you is, pass this test. And there was a big nisayon. When a person go against his nature, that's the reward. Avraham Avinu, the Torah says, Avraham Avinu, he was a man of chesed. I'll end with this. Avraham Avinu was a man of chesed. Did he born man of chesed? He didn't born. He born din. Avraham Avinu, didn't he break all the statues of his father? Didn't he fight with the 5 melachim? Kill them to bring Lot back home? When Avraham Avinu went to kill the melachim, he came home. The Torah says Avraham Avinu was afraid. He was scared. Why? He says, maybe I killed him because I still have this bad midah in me, the cruel I used to be, let's put it that way. I was din. Avraham Avinu was din. Killed the melachim, break all the statues. He was din. He was afraid, maybe I still have it. You're right, I'm a chesed now, because I worked on it. But I still have the din. What Hashem saw Avraham afraid. Hashem came to Avraham, what he told him? V'anochi, how it says over there, Schacha harbe meod. I'll give you Avraham Avinu so much reward for it. For what? For killing those melachim? It's cruel to kill someone. You're going to give me reward for it? Hashem says to Avraham, yes. Why? Because I'm the same also like you. You're right. You ish chesed. You have to know when to be kind, and you have to know when to be stubborn. You have to know when to be tough. Always, whatever your kids want, yes, no problem. Go buy this. Go buy that. Money? Yeah, take. Everything's fine. Yes, yes, yes. You never say no to them. You think you're the best parent. You destroy your kid. You destroy your child. Sometimes you have to know when to say yes, when to say no. Avraham Avinu was ish chesed. But when he needed to go and save Lot, he killed them. And Hashem told Avraham, I'm the same, don't worry. Avraham Avinu was din. He born in Haran. Haran means charon, anger. Haran. Hashem told Avraham, Lech lecha me'artzecha. Leave Haran. Don't have the anger anymore. Change. He turned to chesed. When Yitzchak Avinu born, he born with chesed. Yitzchak Avinu, because he came from his father, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Yitzchak is chesed. But Yitzchak knew, wait a second. If I born to my father, which is chesed, and I am chesed, so I'm not going to get reward after 120. When I leave this world, I'm not going to get reward. I have to do something against my nature. So what Yitzchak did? He became din. He became Gevurah. Why? Because I know that one of the foundations of the Torah is to go against your nature. If I'm going to do chesed all my life, I born like that. This is me. I'm not going to get reward for it. You get reward for changing. The Vilna Gaon says it's easier to finish the whole Shas than to change one midah, but you still have to work on it. At least you have to work on it. A person should try to change a little bit. You're right. Every small thing, my fuse is so short, I'm screaming in the I'm there. This is me, Rabbi. This is me. You're right. You get me 10 times a day, 20 times a day. You reduce it to 19. Reduce to 18. You think in Shemaim it's nothing? It's a lot in Shemaim. Yitzchak, born chesed. He says, wait, to be kind. This is me, I'm born like that. He worked on himself to change, to be what? To be the Gevurah. And therefore, Hashem says to Avraham Avinu, you did the same as I do. Avraham born Din, he changed to Chesed. Yitzchak born Chesed, he changed it to Din. Why? The Torah says, Kasher, when Hashem told Avraham Avinu, Al tira Avraham, anochi magen lach, don't worry, it's right, it's good what you did. You have to know when to be tough and when to be soft. גם אנוכי דרכי להשתמש במידת הדין ולהעניש את הרשעים. Also me. I'm very kind, but sometimes I'm the other way. Says, we'll finish with this, I'm sorry, just one more minute. The Magid Meisharim said, כאשר מתעורר דין בעולם, יש בכוח התפילה לבטל את הדין מישראל, אבל בכל זאת, הדין לא חוזר ריקם, הוא נמשך על הרשעים, על עזה, בעזרת השם. The Magid Meisharim says, when Hashem hold the bow and arrow with a bad degree, and he sent the Gezerah to earth, as long as Hashem stretch back, he didn't let go yet. With our prayers, we can make him kind of put the arrow down, don't shoot nothing. But the Torah says, if Hashem already let go of the arrow, you can pray as much as you want. The arrow will never go back to Shamayim. He'll come to earth. But instead of coming Chas v'Shalom al Am Yisrael, it's going to go to the Reshaim. Koach of Tefillot can change things. We should pray, work on ourselves, work on our midot. It's going to affect our children. B'zchut of this, we'll see the Mashiach soon. Amen. Ken Yeh Ratzon.